You're a piece of shit for losing to Napkins.
You should have beaten Sean, Duke. Get the fuck off my goddamn dick.
So what hurts more?
Nothing
the Sean
hurts.
loss or this one? Does it really not?
The Sean loss, I expect to get bodied that last game, so bringing him to last side was good enough, honestly.
Is that your thought? I feel like it's a terrible mentality answer. If you're literally entering with the mentality of I'm going to lose this anyway. I feel like you're really content with where you're at.
This is just a weekly, I just messed around.
No, but it's always just a weekly for you. You know what I mean?
Well, I do come to all of these, so...
Yeah, but I think that's all you care about. You know what I mean? Like, do you care about trying harder or, you know, having a presence on a...
If it's a serious environment, yeah, but these weeklies are just, you know, come and play.
But you also say you don't care to go to majors. Like, do you care to ever have a presence?
I go to majors in Arizona, like Battlefield and Rewired, but outside of state, nah, it's too much work.
Do you ever care to have a presence outside of state, or are you just totally content?
I'm not that good, dude.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I feel like you don't have as much of a drive as some other players do. I think like a lot of other players, and I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. It honestly might be helpful for your, like how you take your losses and stuff. But I think a lot of other players would be really heartbroken about like the Sean loss. I think most people would go into it thinking
you gotta think of it. It's a fucking game, dude. This is not gonna be my full-time profession. This is not in the works to becoming something bigger. I'm just playing to play.
What is your full-time profession? Out of curiosity.
School and work.
No, but like, cause your work's just pretty much, you call it small business.
This is a hobby. I don't know what to say.
No, I'm just asking.
I want to.
What are your goals?
For one,
what's Duke Vitro's goals in life?
Go and get a PhD in economics. Maybe become a professor. I'm not sure. But being a professor sounds kind of nice because you get a few hours.
You already have the Mercedes.
All right, dude, you wouldn't shut the fuck up about that shit. That's all I fucking heard.
Oh
Mercedes, asshole.
Guarantee. No, I didn't call you an asshole.
You just put it in more colorful terms, I suppose. What?
After what I just witnessed, I think it's time to announce my retirement from Melee. It's been fun.
I mean,
cheers.
If the cost I had to pay to make Ben quit Melee is losing the Napkins, I'd do it 10 times over.
I'm surprised beating his ass every single weekly didn't do it. But if that'll do it, then so be it.
Ben J.
Ben, I like Ben. I'm a big Ben fan.
Oh, we're just fucking roasting him now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm a big Ben fan. I think Ben is great. He is a little bit critical. But who isn't?
Who in Pooplot isn't?
That's actually such a good point. Med's also a very critical person. I think all of AZ's somewhat critical.
They roast each other on a regular basis.
He always does that.
So any regular loss to them.
How do you beat that?
10 times more. Beat what?
How do you beat Shine up smash? If the Shine hits, are you fucked? Is it just that you have to avoid?
You hold away, I don't think you get hit by it.
I think you're supposed to hold away and down. Does that make sense? So you can tech?
I don't think it works on Marth, so I don't even know about it.
I think chat's gone, dude. No, we still have 25 people in here.
Or maybe it's just frozen. I don't fucking know.
Could be. I'll give it a quick refresh.
Oh, this was a fun tournament.
I cannot say the same as far as playing goes, but boy, was a commentary a hoot. Did you hear it all?
Who said that?
Did you hear the commentary?
I heard
Did you hear about
stories
your cuck story?
I heard a lot of things while I was trying to play my fucking set.
Did you hear that? That was such a funny story, though.
Oh, but Napkins definitely earned it. Good on him. It was kind of fun. Today I made 2 people really happy. Wex was fucking really into it after he beat me.
Did he?
Yeah, like, well, what's the point? Make some newcomers happy. It's not always about you.
I tend to disagree with that.
What do you mean? Just not make him happy at all, make him suffer, make him go into every bracket.
It's exactly what I hope I can do one day. I hope I can just come to these weeklies and just never play my main and beat everyone's ass like a drum.
Ben's going fucking autist, goddamn. Or what? Not autistic, Tourette's.
I think Ben's upset.
Well, what's the term for someone with Tourette's? Is there a term?
I think it would be someone with Tourette's. You just say someone who has Tourette's.
There has to be a derogatory term for it.
No, but there shouldn't be.
Oh, there should be.
No, but I don't think you should use Tourette's as their defining term. You know what I mean? Because I think calling someone an autist is rude even if it's factually correct, because it's defining their whole character as autistic.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm calling him Tories.
All right, sure. Let's go with that.
Tory.
Let's go with that, Duke.
So why the fuck is this close, honestly? I thought Tommy would wipe the fucking floor with the guy.
Because he's not quick enough. Peach is a character that even if you can read everything Napkins is doing, you have to be quick enough and smart enough to punish it.
Duke's got to throw out some pity double. It's not really pity. It's just
you definitely have the mentality of like, you actually definitely have to watch ping pong to learn to get the mentality of a champ.
The fucking anime. Enough with your. Oh, he's got. Oh, dot eyes.
That was. I feel like just a shine back air would have been fine, you know. Shifty says Ludwig is such an autist. Again, I just think it's somewhat insensitive.
It's all right.
I'm not offended. I don't even know
game,
Shifty.
right?
I don't think I've ever spoken a word to him or even played a set against him.
He just knows you by reputation. You see.
I don't. Is he the Ice Climbers Wobbler?
Yes.
Tommy's
got. He loves doing that, but why not go for a couple more shines, right?
See, he's getting his ass whooped because he's unsafe. Tommy, you know how you said Tommy gets angry?
Yes.
That makes you tilted in your play, and that makes you play
let's watch
shittier.
The player cam after if he loses this game.
Which he should.
I predict like a head to the side, and like a wince. That's what I'm guessing.
See.
Grab, forward throw.
Game.
No, it's not dead yet.
Game. Just grab the ledge, dude.
He's dead. Oh, no reaction. Okay.
Well, I think he's smiling a little bit, but I think he's trying to have a good mentality. He was telling me when he was expecting to play you that he was planning on. He had a whole gameplay set out for you, so I think he's a little surprised, honestly, that he has to play Napkins. He's literally telling me that he's going to start with Fox, go through the counter pick gauntlet with Yoshi and all that.
That would be pretty fun. It would have been a long bracket with me and him, depending on whether or not there was a reset or not. You know, fun thing I found out, Mento actually hangs out with my cousin.
Sure, does he?
Yeah.
Are you close with your cousin?
My cousin's brother, we were like childhood friends. So, and he's a lot older than us, so he used to lock me and my cousin in his room and just wail on us back when we were like 8 years old, like just beat the shit out of us.
Dude, this sounds so uncomfortably personal and dark.
It was very fun. We grew out of it. We grew out of the beatings.
I feel like you're just telling me an abuse story, and I feel like I should call someone.
Well, it's only abuse if it's a parent, but he's just a cousin.
Who do I call?
It's friendly.
Who do I call for this? Should I call like CPS?
I think the statute of limitations is kind of right now.
I don't think, is there? Oh yeah, there definitely is a statute.
I mean, if Bill Cosby can get away with raping 50 women, I think the dude can get away with.
Well, there's.
Too.
Yeah, I think there's an 18-year statute of limitations on rape, which is kind of weird, isn't it?
You think it should be longer or shorter?
I don't necessarily think there should be one.
You think it should be
I feel like that's in the realm. I don't think there should be one. I think that's in the realm of like murder.
Murder even has statute, I believe.
Does it?
I'm not 100%. I think
maybe the degree, depending on the degree.
Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe manslaughter has a 30-year.
I've watched a lot of Law and Order, so I should know this.
I have not. I've watched a lot of Ping Pong, the animation.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Is chat dead right now? Can you check?
No, it's still going.
No, this was like a while ago.
No, it's right.
No, my chat's not.
No, yeah, it is. It's
okay, cool.
Message.
Good.
Of course, the Ludwig is such an artist. That was the last message. He just didn't want to see it anymore. He wants the chat to move
yeah,
up. So go ahead and spam the chat so
let's just see what we got going on here. Cool. Good. Yeah, I just wanted to see if anything's in chat there.
Oh,
awesome.
Is that a mango emo?
Yeah, I'm a mango seller.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something to do with this.
Everything has a statute of limitations except for muck duck.
Except murder. Okay. Did you say muck duck?
You ever watch The Office?
Nope. Dwight
Schrute says that R is the most intimidating letter in the English language. That's why they call it murder and not muck duck.
See, I don't get humor like The Office and Good Parks and Rec.
I think you just don't get humor. I think you didn't have to qualify.
I get humor like Sunny
what?
in Philadelphia or Cannibal Holocaust or
okay, sure. I get the theme you're going for. I feel like if you get Always Sunny, you should probably get Parks and Rec. I think those are somewhat similar.
I think it's humor for like middle-aged women.
You think The Office is humor for middle-aged women?
It's very clean humor, I think.
So you just like a dick joke, and you're like, oh fuck, that got me.
Yeah, usually.
Fair enough.
More spam, I'm liking this.
$2 slices.
Mikey, why don't you change your Twitch name? Can you do that?
No, you can't change your Twitch name.
Make a new Twitch.
I believe you can change the capitalization. I don't think you can change it. He's probably like a long-time sub to someone. Yeah.
Well, then have a new Twitch for this, for watching these videos.
Yeah, what's the point?
I heart Family Guy. Honestly, I love American Dad 10 times more than Family Guy.
You're fucking kidding me.
American Dad is amazing.
You have oh my god.
Family Guy's all right.
Dude, no, it's just like you sit here and you're like, yeah, you fucking watch anime, The Office is shit. And then you're
Okay,
like, yeah,
how can
I
you
really
live
like
in America
Dad.
and not watch American Dad? That's just not a fucking...
Because I don't watch television.
Well, are you too poor for that now?
No, I'm busy.
Shut the fuck
When does
up.
that air? 8 o'clock on a Sunday?
You're here commentating a fucking Winners Finals. You're telling me you're too busy to watch Family Guy.
Do you know how much I do Duke
Okay,
Vitro?
I heard you bring this up before. And
Do you know how busy I
am? I told
am?
you to shut the fuck up.
Dude, we can go. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list.
Okay, put ones in the chat if you want to hear him go over the list.
There's no one in this chat. It's just me and you. Duke, let's start the list off.
Okay, I'm just going to spam 2s right now, so I don't see anyone spamming 1s.
There's no one in this chat. Doesn't matter. I'm just talking to you.
I do have the Cloud Twitch. Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, it's just us and $2. It's just us and Mike here. All right, let me go down. Can I please go down the list? It would make me feel happy. You made 2 people happy. Make a guy happy.
Do it.
All right, I work 20 hours a week with Apple Incorporated.
20 hours, Jesus Christ.
Part-time. I have an internship with Green Living Magazine, 12 hours a week, 2 hours of driving. Thank you so much, Curtis, for sticking around. We get a 1 in the chat. Let me continue then. 12 hours, that's 32 if you've been keeping track. I have school, right? School undefined, but I'm taking 18 credit hours.
6 classes.
I'm doing 6 classes, that's correct, yep. And then on top of that, I
feel like you hesitated there. You're actually taking like 3.
No, it's because no, it's because
divided by 3 is 6.
It's
right?
because one of my 3 of my credits is my internship, because I get credit internship, but I also have to do other things outside of just going to the place.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to do.
5 classes, 1 internship. Next on the list, Duke, this is the 5th item. If you've been counting, we're up to a total of 50 hours. This is the 4th item, excuse me. I do comedy.
How much time do you devote to losing at these things a week?
Can I finish, Duke? If you're just going to interrupt to say hurtful things, then you can just leave like Shifty. I do comedy with the group Tempe Late Night, which is a 13-hour commitment weekly, which I skip those meetings to come here, though. That's how I make time for this. And then, so if you've been counting the total, I'm at 63 hours. Then you have to include how I go to the gym. You might have heard of that. You might know it as the James, but I go to the gym.
Someone needs to beat this guy to death, I swear to God.
And then
$200.
And then on top of all that, so we're at like 70 hours of just shit I need to do. I have a girlfriend, which is another 150 hours a week.
I love how you listed her last as if she's your last obligation.
It's the most time consuming. So you're.
It's like you forgot about it. Like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Duke,
she gets
it's actually the rule.
She gets the fucking scraps of time I have on the side.
It's the rule of comedy, Duke.
She's
you have to escalate. It's escalation.
Second to losing at these weeklies to doing your fucking comedy. Whenever your girl says, "Can we hang out?" No, I have to go lose the SAK weekly real quick.
You're right,
I'll
Duke.
be right
Sorry,
back.
I will go home. I will quit my internship and my job. I will break up my girlfriend, and I'll go practice my chain grabs with Marth on FD. But I'll tell everyone I don't. I'll tell everyone I don't.
You do whatever you have to do, man. This is the life.
Someone.
Again, this game is closer than it should be for whatever.
It's not.
reason.
He got a Stitch face.
He got a Stitch face against me too. That fucking blew. That's exactly when I started. I made the mentality out. I'm like, all right, let's not lose this. And then he pulls a fucking Stitch. I'm like, that crushed my fucking dreams.
I hope he wins this, honestly.
Oh, game 5. You really want to see a second set? I don't think a second set.
Actually, no, I don't, because I kind of want to money match Callie for $1 with his Fox.
What's with you and fucking losing money? You're fucking addicted to it.
What? Okay, I've won
what-
my past 3 money matches, so I don't get why you're saying that.
Oh, you beat my Link. That's right.
I beat your Link, I beat Ninja's Fox, and I beat Callie's Yoshi.
Down throw? No. Yoshi just doesn't fucking die unless you...
Ooh.
Almost.
I think you might have been able to get an up smash here.
Oh, who's going to get a grab first? Or who's going to get an air first, rather? Napkins needs to...
What's Yoshi's dash attack?
That's it, yeah.
Wow.
GG!
How much does he take home? How much does he take away with that?
Tommy?
Tommy takes home
This is
60% of a $39 pot?
Yeah, this is one of the smaller weeklies.
So he
I'm
gets
guessing
24?
Like 24, yeah, that sounds about right.
Not terrible.
He's so fucking happy. He's like, thank you, thank you.
He had the freest bracket in the world.
Who did he beat? He beat Napkins.
He beat Napkins twice.
Did he beat Wex? Or did he not play Wex?
He played Yingling.
Oh, okay, so that's okay.
He played Yingling, but that was in losers semis. He played Napkins for finals and grands.
I have ammo, so much ammo. Only Ben would think of it in that way, I swear to God.